our social networks and the official webpage of the project, together with the pages of the participants of today. So please share also links to your companies, and we will gather them and then spread them. And for the beginning, that should be all. I will be having the timer set, so we can start the recording. If it's already done, super. I will have the timer set for the meetings, and this and talk briefly about the project. So this workshop is focusing on the improvement technology or products innovation for green transition. Don't be too afraid of the name, because basically this is done within the framework of the project Ingenious, which I will be introducing in a short while. At the beginning, we will have, after the introduction, we will have some information about the innovation grants by Jose. Also, of course, all the information and the FAQ questions and all related, guidelines, etc., are on the webpage. The idea is that you use this kind of workshop for gathering the contacts and creating the consortia for further collaboration. Jose will speak about it. We have some grant schemes for you, so you can actually get some financial benefit from this. Then we will be followed by Johanna Kulhankova from Nanopharma with a beautiful presentation about one of the most innovative companies that we have in our cluster, of course. And then by Mr. Lukas Dvořák. Lukas, are you already here or? No, yeah, no, okay. So Lukas told us that he will join us later on. So we will go to this presentation, then we will go to the third one, which will be done by Mr. Filip Hrnčíř, which is a highly important person that is now finishing the doctor degree in Cambridge and has a really nice innovative company as well. So hello, Filip, he's already online. And then we will have some short time for questions and answers. Okay, without further ado, so we have here all the representative of the project. The project is called Ingenious. It's really very clever project. And the consortium is composed of 4 cluster organizations, one focusing mostly on IT technologies, all what is around. They also had the project for the space station, etc., etc. A very nice cluster organization from Poland. Then we have represented by Eva Rekoš. I'm not sure whether she's here, but yeah. So it's the leading partner. Then we have a BalticNet Plasmatech Technology Cluster Organization from Germany, not just from Germany. They have 73 or 75 members, if you can correct me, in various countries of Europe, because the plasma technology is spread all around. Then Nanoprogress organization, these are us, together with the companies that are present in here, focusing on nanotechnology, and its application to various industries, including filtration, biotechnology, biomedicine, water cleaning, etc. Hello. And then we have a Meta Industry 4 cluster organization focusing on heavy industry in Asturias, represented by Jose. So the project is for 36 months. We have identified some challenges that should be tackled by the proposals of the innovation calls. Jose will tell about it later. The challenges are in the framework of green and digital transition. Of course, sometimes it's less understandable. Basically, it is focused on digital solutions, IoT solutions, or solutions of circular economy, new materials, etc. And the goal is to boost innovation in the companies in collaboration with other actors, especially cross-border, product innovation, process innovation, some innovation in the leading processes of the organization, and technology innovations. So it's quite straightforward. We base it on the needs of the European SMEs because these are the most important ones. There will be 6 to 9 innovation grants for the 12 years project. The companies can get up to 60,000 euros per SME. So it's quite interesting, and the funding rate is 100%. So it's great opportunity. We have in the consortia some members, including Nanopharma, that they had already some experience with this kind of voucher scheme. So feel free to contact all the companies that are in the chat. Then there will be also some internationalization grants for going to third markets, etc., etc. Jose will talk about it. Training grants. For this, we also are opening as a part of the web page small market, let's say, that you will be able to find the companies that are providing trainings, directly ask them for quotation and use this kind of grants to be paid by the money from the project in order to provide you special tailor-made trainings. So it's also a very nice opportunity. Of course, you can ask for more trainings than one. There will be a couple of topics, and we will have some workshops, and I will invite you to the workshop by the end of the project, this workshop. Okay, Jose, now the floor is yours. And please, okay, the one that are presenting, turn on the camera. Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jose Ramon Natal. I am the cluster manager of Meta Industry 4. It's the Spanish cluster member of this consortium, of this Ingenious consortium. We are in charge of the designing of the Ingenious Innovation Grants. And I would like to share with you some key points about the incoming call that it will be open next May, next 2nd of May. The objectives of this innovation grants is give financial support to SMEs to develop projects in the area of energy-intensive industries, working with SMEs in order to, as Lubos mentioned before, helping SMEs to accelerate the implementation of the digital and green transformation, the green transition. How? Well, provide affordable, clean, and efficient technology solutions, develop new business models, introduce new technology and new production lines or services based in innovations, and of course open new markets. We will fund from 6 to 9 projects with a duration of 12 months and a maximum budget per SME of 60,000 euros. Regarding to the TRL level expected, we are focused in the TRLs more closer to the market. So from 6 to 9 is innovation projects, and the beneficiaries of these calls will be small and medium-sized enterprises in two types of companies in energy-intensive industry field, from end users or adopters of the technologies and providers of solutions to the energy industry, intensive industry towards green and digital transition and resilience. At least each consortium will be composed by an SME challenge owner and an SME solution provider. The consortium will be from 2 to 3 members, and the countries they should come from is from the European Union countries and Ukraine. All of them will be eligible to participate. The key dates that is really important is the open call will open on 2nd of May to 13th of July. Then we will start with the proposal reviewing process and the evaluation process to sign finally the grant agreements at the end of the year, and the kickoff. The starting of the project it is expected for the 1st of January on 2024. All the information will be uploaded, and the way to submit your proposals, it will be located in our webpage, Ingenious/Eurocluster.eu. That all the information will be available very soon. For the contact point for all the needs or further information that you have, you can contact with your cluster contact in Poland, Czech Republic or Germany or Spain. And the main contact will be my colleague Ana Jimenez, and this is her contact details, the email, her email. So please feel free to contact us, and if you need further information, and we'll be very pleased to help you and give you all the support.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Ze, for the presentation. Now I would like to ask Johanna Kulhankova from Nanopharma to share her screen and present us her company, her core business, and what do they have to offer. The floor is yours, Johanna.
Thank you. Can you see my presentation?
Not for
I think we see the second window probably. Hmm?
I have only one window.
Well, in this room I have 5 windows. Okay, so try to share the screen. There is an option, not just the window, but also to the screen with the sharing. Okay.
Now?
Yeah, perfect. We can see it.
Okay, awesome.
So you can start, and I set the timer to 9:30. So you will see some beep beep beep, but don't.
Okay,
do the presentation.
I'll try my best. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Johanna Kulhankova, and I'm head of product development in a nanopharma company. Please don't be confused with my name here on Teams. I have notebook after my former colleague Markéta Klíčová, and I have no idea how to change the name in the system. So I'll try my best for the next time. But I put my name into each slide of my presentation, so maybe a little bit easier for you. Today, I would like to present to you something about us, about Nanopharma. I would like to tell you something about our previous work and possibly something about our future in this presentation, which I called Designing of Nanofibrous Materials for Better Living. But first of all, who we are. We are a small company called Nanopharma, but we are a part of something bigger. Our main owner is a Syndat Group, but we are also part of Nanoprogress cluster and cluster Czech Implant. Because of our owner, our headquarters is located in Prague, but all of our other activities are in the heart of Jizera Mountains on the north of Czech Republic in Liberec. We are a nanotechnology company focused in the field of material engineering. Since 2008, the company has been intensively engaged in the research and development of nanofiber structures for clinical and also technical applications. Currently, is Nanopharma extending locally, also internationally, as a research and development partner of a number of industrial and research organizations. We are helping those partners with the implementation of their innovation plans from concept to the pilot testing. Here, shortly, what we can do for our partners. We can provide basically the full service regarding the development of nanofibrous materials, beginning with the design of material with desirable properties, continue with the fabrication of fiber layers in required specifications, and complete with the characterization of such a material with multiple characterization techniques, including in vitro assays. Nanopharma has built up a strong know-how in electrospinning of a wide range of natural and also synthetic polymers, as well as the subsequent functionalization and delivery of specific properties to the nanofibrous materials. For the fabrication of the nanofiber materials, we are using mainly the large-scale DC electrospinning technique. Currently, our main focus is on cosmetic products based on nanofibers, and we can thus ensure the whole development process for the effective drug delivery of the active ingredients in the nanofibers to the necessary regulations for placing the products on the market. We also expanded our services with professional skin diagnostics that reliably verify the effectiveness of cosmetics products. Besides of that, our company is also developing several other materials for improving everyday life. We are working on a material in a project called Smart Packaging with the aim to produce a membrane of functionalized nanofibers as a sensor for detection of metabolites from microorganisms. The material is able to detect amine compounds from fish spoilage in cool conditions, the normal ones of fresh fish storage. Another activities are in the field of hygiene. We are working on 2 types of underwear. The main objectives on this one, on the first one, called ladies hygiene. The main objectives were to develop fiber layers loaded with super absorbents together with additive supporting. They are supporting the natural vaginal environment and also benefit skin health, and also reducing the risk of bacterial infection. The second type of underwear is dedicated to incontinence. Our goal was to develop a reusable underwear with a removable sorption layer. And in advance, the underwear was equipped with integrated link system with an app in your mobile phone. And the system can determine whether some leakage happens in advance according to the absorption options of the material. It can also evaluate if there is a need to change the sorption layer or if there's only, let's say, few drops. Moreover, the system can also detect the location of the accident in the user's undies. For now, we are opening our new section of interest, which is different types of filters for different types of applications, such as nanofibers membranes for filtration at high temperature, or fiber composite filters for advanced industrial oil filtration method. What we are looking for? Currently, we are looking for a business research partners for joint projects in the field of materials and applications, and possibly some friendly developers and suppliers of chemicals for advanced applications. I would like to thank you for your kind attention, and in case of any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.
Well, thank you very much for the presentation, and especially on keeping your time, which is quite nice. I love the wolf from the Looney Tunes. I think it was Ralph, was his name. Anyhow, I have a short question, because the project is focusing on implementing some digital and IoT solutions, for starting with sensors, with the data collection, data treatment, local monitoring, and also it's tackling the compostable and biodegradable, etc., the new materials. Do you see within your fabrication process and within the product space for this kind of materials and digital applications?
For the digitalizations, yes. As I said in the project called Incotext, we tried this. We were working with guys from Vysoké učení technické, which is like sorry.
The University of Technology in Brno.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. And they basically made all the integrated systems, and they also developed the application into the mobile phone. So, but the main problems for us in these days is the price of the electronic system itself, because you have to have something in the pans which has to be stable when you're washing it in a washing machine. And there's also a box with the system which can make the signal to the mobile phone, which is also a very expensive part of it. And also the super absorption layer, it's not something cheap. So that's the biggest problems for now we have, the price.
Okay.
And your second question was, sorry, I forgot.
It's about sustainable materials, because now the circularity is quite an issue. So taking the materials that are like waste materials from some processes and putting them again into the process, or try to find substitute some biodegradable materials for the sustainable compostation, etc., etc. There are some overlapping. You're right.
Yes, of course. We have huge scale of polymers which we can use, and some of them have the properties of biodegradation. But of course, in the case of the incontinention, it's not something we want to degrade, in your pants, basically. So it depends according to the applications. Of course, even with the filters, we cannot have something which degrades. Again, it depends on the application, but of course we can do something biodegradable.
Perfect. Okay. So thank you very much. If there will be some another questions, you can write into the chat. Philip, yes.
Yeah. Can I just suggest something? One of my friends actually spin out a company at Cambridge which is dealing exactly with this. I can send the name of the company into the group chat.
Oh, that would be really nice. Thank you.
That will be perfect, because there is definitely space for collaboration. Okay, thank you very much, Johanna. And now I would like to give the floor to Mr. Lukas Dvořák. Lukas?
Yeah, hi Luboš, hi everybody, I'm here. Just
Perfect.
give me 1 second, I will.
Okay.
I will start in very short time.
Perfect.
I'm trying to screen my presentation.
There are always some technicalities in every meeting, so feel free. Okay, let me see.
Can you see my presentation or not?
Not for now.
No.
Okay. Maybe you can pass me the presentation. Okay, I have it here. So if it will
yeah,
be
Luboš, please, if you can share my presentation, it will be great. I have some problems because I have a computer and.
Okay.
Sorry for the trouble.
It will take just a second. Okay. Then please make some funny noise so I know that I must change the slides. So, okay, already opening. Okay, starting to share my screen. Yeah. Okay, and the floor is yours.
Yeah, okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, thanks a lot. So, hello everybody, my name is Lukáš Dvořák and I'm from the Department of Environmental Technology. Sorry for the trouble with the sharing of my presentation, but we can start. I'm from the Department of Environmental Technology, which is part of the Institute for Nanomaterials. Luboš, can you please give next slide? Which is part of the Institute for Nanomaterials, Advanced Technologies and Innovation, which is a research institute established at the Technical University in Liberec. And this institute was established to provide, let's say, applied research in a very close cooperation with industrial partners, industrial stakeholders, mainly in the field of nanotechnology, environmental protection, and machinery construction. And we really have a very close cooperation with different partners, not only from Czech Republic, but also from abroad. Regarding our department, we have 20 people, and we are really focused on the research and development, mainly in the water treatment processes, in the intensification of these treatment processes, and of course also on the water reuse. And we are in the Liberec, which is very famous thanks to the nanomaterials, nanofiber preparation. Therefore, we are also focused on the application of nanomaterials and different processes in water and wastewater treatment. And also we are using the membrane or biomass carriers for the post-treatment processes, which are very close to the water reuse and water circularity. We also have the group which is focused on the remediation of micro and nano iron, which is supported by electric current to, let's say, increase the application radius of this nano and micro iron. Please, next slide, Luboš. As I mentioned, we are very focused on the research and development, mainly applied research and development. We have several ongoing projects, mostly at the national level, but we have also several projects at international or European ones, and we are in very close cooperation with industrial partners from Czech Republic. Here you can see some name of these companies. I can mention, for example, Envipur, Mega, EPS Biotechnology, but also the Gold Cluster Nanoprogress. And thanks to this very close cooperation, we have very strong background in the pilot scale design, installation, and operation. And most of these projects are solved in terms of long-term evaluation of these pilot plants at real sites and under real conditions. So next slide. Here I just give some, let's say, examples of our project. First project is development of technology for treatment of wide spectrum polluted wastewater. This project was solved with close cooperation with Nanoprogress, Aquatest, and EPS Biotechnology company. And the main goal of this project was to, let's say, form or create the mobile and flexible wastewater treatment technology, which is based on the application of nanofiber carriers. Here you can see also the picture from the installation. This technology is located in the container. On the second picture, you can see the, let's say, the frame with the nanofiber layers or nanofiber biomass carriers. And here also some picture from the technology inside the container. So next slide. Then I have to also mention a very, very nice project, which is currently ending, and it's very, very good and very nice project. Its name is Development of Mobile Energy Independent Drinking Water Treatment Unit for Emergency Use. This project was solved in a very close cooperation with the Envipur company, which is also a very important partner for us. And the main goal of this project was to create the technology, energy independent technology, which can produce drinking water from different sources of polluted water. For example, from the surface water, from different sources of water. All this technology is installed in the container. It's a bigger container in the previous case, but it's a very sophisticated technology. There are installed so many steps. For example, coagulation, separation through the membrane, ceramic membranes. There is also sorption on the carbon nanotubes, and the final step is disinfection. This technology has access online access, so you can control all the technology using your PC or smartphone, and it's very, very good. Another project is, Luboš, next slide, please, is focused on the removal of nitrogen and phosphorus from water using tailor-made textile biomass carriers, because textile or in general, biomass careers are also very, let's say, strong focus at our department, and we are trying to develop and test different type of careers which are typically designed for example, for high load post-denitrification or post-treatment processes in general. And using these careers, you can remove some rest of concentration of nitrogen, organic log, or phosphorus. So next slide. And here you can see, let's say, some development of the careers. We usually start in the lab condition. So it means we operate some lab scale bioreactors. Here on the first picture, you can see the let's say reactors with all volume about 5 liters, where we can test the basic properties of this biomass carriers. If the results are, let's say, suitable and okay for our purposes, we usually moved a little bit bigger installation. It's the picture in the middle. It's the reactor with volume about 10 liters. Usually already operated with the real wastewater and let's say under real or very close to the real conditions. And finally, you can see the let's say the column, the bioreactor with bigger volume. This reactor has volume about 300 liters, and it's already installed at the real wastewater treatment plant. So it means it's operated under real conditions and real operating parameters, and typically long-termly. So you can obtain very, very good and valuable results, especially for the next design and parameterization of such systems. So it was very short introduction of our project and our, let's say, main focus. I thank you for your attention, and if you have any question, please feel to ask me, or you can write me email or contact by phone. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Lucas. I don't know how you do it, but in Czech Republic, when we say we have 10 minutes for the presentation, you always have 1 minute spare, so that's great.
Yeah.
Now I look like I am, my skin is under the red sun, but this is because I'm sharing the second screen. So, okay. Thank you very much, Lucas. I have a short question. You were presenting a lot of pilots and very interesting technology. On one of the workshop, we had actually some presentations from the plasma technology solutions. There is definitely some overlap in your case. So how many experience you have with international projects, and what else you have to offer for this collaboration?
Which one project, sorry, Luboš?
No, in general, there was a guy with plasma technology solutions also in the container, so there could be some overlaps for the calls.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now the question was, you were talking about the pilots, and you are also doing some very sophisticated analysis, right? So you have more services to offer. Would you just share them shortly with us?
Yeah, we are very good equipment. We are equipped with the different analytical techniques, including multi-channel respirometer. We have also very good devices in terms of molecular genetic analysis, whatever you want. Yeah, the equipment in terms of analysis. I mean the characterization of the nanomaterials or materials in general, or I mean in terms of analysis of water, we can analyze almost everything what you want. Yeah. Without problem, because we need it for our work. Yeah, it's necessary to combine, of course, the technology, engineering, but of course you have to evaluate your technology if it's working or not based on the very precise analysis.
Super. And we are also doing a couple of projects with you, so definitely you are very well in collaboration as Nanopharma and as the next presenter will be. So, Philip, the floor is yours, and you may start share the screen.
Perfect. Let's try if it works now.
We can see it perfect.
Perfect. So can you see the presentation itself?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, welcome everyone, and thank you for joining this workshop. My name is Filip Hrnčíř, and I'm representing Biomed Technologies. Cool. At Biomed, our mission is to really revolutionize the healthcare industry through digitalization, innovative 3D printing, and collaboration. We are establishing ourselves in these three areas. 3D printing for dentistry, meaning 3D printing teeth, onlays, inlays, crowns, etc. But also 3D printing for hospitals. For example, 3D printing anatomical models and surgical guides. And then, last but not least, 3D printing for research purposes, but more about that later. In this presentation, we will explore how digital dentistry, reusable materials, and collaboration can really drive growth and sustainability in healthcare. Okay, let's first discuss the traditional process of dental crown production, which is often time-consuming and expensive. And patients may need to visit the dentist multiple times. And the manual process of creating crowns or other parts of teeth can really lead to errors and waste. So if we have a look at this figure, we can see that the manual impressions which are created in the dental practice needs to be delivered usually by postage to the dental lab, where then they are post-processed and the actual product, for example, a crown, is then created and sent back by postage to the dental practice. However, with the advent of digital dentistry, we can now use intraoral scanners and 3D printing to streamline this process, making it faster, more efficient, and cost-effective. Scanners capture teeth accurately, and then the 3D printers really create precise crowns, reducing the waste and errors which might be created with the manual preparation, for example. However, as any other technology, even these have some challenges. And we think that there are mainly two. First one is the scarcity of intraoral scanners, and then the reluctance to adopt the new technology. And at Biomed, we are investing in R&D to make scanners and 3D printed teeth more accessible, and working with dental professionals to really showcase the benefits of this workflow, this digital dentistry. So, for example, here is a case study demonstrating how we at Biomed has implemented the streamlined dental crown production process. By using intraoral scanners and 3D printing, we are able to produce high-quality dental crowns with significant time and cost savings. The turnaround time for patients has been reduced from weeks just to a few days. And additionally, we have seen a reduction in material waste and errors, leading to an overall improvement in patient satisfaction and also in clinical outcomes. I think that this case study really highlights the potential of digital dentistry to transform the dental industry, making the treatments more efficient and possibly sustainable. And moving on to our green transition, the traditional healthcare industry has significant environment impact, including CO2 emissions, waste generation, and energy consumption. Biomed Technologies is committed to reducing this footprint through introduction of so-called 3D printed surgical guides that can significantly accelerate surgeries. So if we have a look at this figure, what we can see on the left side is severely broken arm, which hasn't been or didn't regrow properly. And so what we can do with our technology is to create these surgical guides, which helps re-strengthen the bone and put it into a proper, correct anatomical position. and really accelerate the whole process of the surgery, making it faster. Furthermore, we are also researching new reusable resins and other materials for 3D printing, as well as promoting energy-saving practices such as digitalization in hospitals. We really believe that adopting environmentally friendly practices in healthcare is crucial for a sustainable future. And so, looking ahead, we are planning to expand our research in bioprinting, really offering customized solution and expertise to our partners in this exciting field. I think that bioprinting holds great promise for revolutionizing areas such as engineering, like tissue engineering, regenerative, and personalized medicine. Our goal is to develop innovative printing solutions that can be integrated into various medical applications, contributing to more sustainable and efficient healthcare practice. And we believe that this really presents many opportunities for collaboration and innovation in the healthcare sector as we work together to address complex challenges and improve, in the end, patients' outcomes. And as I mentioned in the previous slide, we really believe at Biomed that collaboration plays a crucial role in fostering innovation and progress in healthcare. By joining forces with Biomed Technologies, you will benefit from our extensive knowledge in 3D printing, as well as access to materials that hold medical 2A certification. Also, we pride ourselves on our adaptability and commitment to addressing the unique requirements of every and each partner. Our successful partnership with Nanoprogress, Nanotech Dynamics, and NCA already exemplify the power of collaboration in the healthcare sector. Together, we have already established our new lab in Liberec, and we are working on new biocompatible materials and advanced fabrication techniques for medical applications. So what we offer is various collaboration models, including custom solution development for healthcare applications that require biocompatible materials, for example. And we think that by working together, we can really achieve greater success and accelerate the adoption of sustainable practices and these new technologies in the healthcare. And so in conclusion, the integration of digital dentistry, green transition, and collaboration in healthcare can really lead to growth and sustainability for all parties involved. And as we see, the digital dentistry streamlines processes, reduces waste, and improves patients' outcomes. And while our green initiatives contribute to more environment-friendly healthcare system, we believe that through collaboration, we can really drive innovation, develop new solutions, and accelerate the adoption of sustainable practices in healthcare. And so if you are interested in collaborating with Biomed Technologies, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We are excited to explore any new opportunities together. Thank you for your attention, and we really appreciate your interest in Biomed and our mission to revolutionize the healthcare through digitalization, green transition, and collaboration. Thanks again.
Thank you for this great presentation, and what you stress by the conclusion is very important, because collaboration is the future and the future is the collaboration, right? So especially in such dynamic field like bioprinting, because you must do this very well and you must be highly innovative in order to succeed. Charles is raising his hand. So Charles, do you have some questions?
Okay. Hi, Philip. Thank you very much for a really nice presentation. And my question, is there any possibility of combining 3D printing and electrospinning? What do you think?
Yeah, so there are 3D printers which are sort of able to do these things together, but actually I think that one of the companies is coming from Spain. But yes, I think that if the base is created from nanofibrous materials, like some kind of a electrospin nanomaterial, then theoretically, yes, you can directly 3D print on top of this type of material with an advanced 3D printers. And in theory, these technologies can be used for, let's say, creating artificial skins or different type of artificial cells structures.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. I see no further questions in the chat. So that is, we are concluding this part of presentation of the SMEs. Let me share the screen for. Okay, thank you, Philip. Okay, and can you see the screen, right? Perfect. So we are going to have another upcoming workshops, so you can write down the dates and please participate. Definitely we'll share the contacts of the companies today, because all of the companies are very innovative and the technology center as well, and they are quite used to work with industry and are very skilled in the projects. So feel free to approach our presenters today. And this concludes our presentation. I would like to thank you all for your participation. And here you have some links to our social networks. So you had the links in the chat. We can leave the presentation open and you can scan it using, the devices called mobile phones, very sophisticated ones. And thank you very much. I would like to open the floor for final remarks. If somebody has some extra questions, now is the time. So if not, thank you very much. And we see each other during the next workshop. And definitely we hope that you join our forces and you will ask for some fundings and use these kind of opportunities that we are going to give to you. We will also put this recording on the social media and on our webpage or channels. So feel free to see other presentations. And from my side, I wish you good luck and I hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.